Saudi Arabia and Iran. The two countries are geographically only a few miles apart in the Persian Gulf. Both countries are major exporters of oil and gas and have different energy policies. Also, both countries claim protection and leadership over other Muslim countries in the Middle East, including Iran as a Shiite country and Saudi Arabia as a Sunni country, with numerous religious and political differences. This is another episode of Country Comparison: Iran versus the Saudi Arabia. Both Saudi Arabia and Iran have unique stories of independence. Saudi Arabia was founded in 1932 by Abdulaziz ibn Saud, while Iran's modern history saw significant changes with the 1979 Islamic Revolution. Saudi Arabia is the largest country in the Middle East, covering an expansive area of around 2.15 million square kilometers, whereas Iran is slightly smaller, with an area of about 1.65 million square kilometers. Saudi Arabia is an absolute monarchy, while Iran operates under an Islamic Republic system with an elected president and a supreme leader. Saudi Arabia has a population of around 35 million people, whereas Iran is much larger with approximately 84 million people. Official language. In Saudi Arabia, Arabic is the official language, and in Iran it's Persian. Top religion. Saudi Arabia is predominantly Muslim, with Islam being the state religion. Iran is also mostly Muslim, with the majority following Shia Islam. Education is highly valued in both countries, with Saudi Arabia and Iran boasting impressive literacy rates. Top friends. Saudi Arabia allies with the US, while Iran partners with Russia and China, shaping their regional influence. Saudi Arabia's robust GDP of $793 billion USD relies on oil exports, while Iran's GDP is around $445 billion USD, affected by sanctions. Saudi Arabia aligns with Western powers, while Iran has ties with Russia and China. They export oil, with Saudi Arabia's key partners being China and the US, and Iran's include China and Iraq. Saudi Arabia exports petroleum, imports machinery, while Iran exports oil and chemicals and imports machinery, shaping their global influence. Production. Saudi Arabia excels as a global leader in oil production, wielding significant influence in global energy markets. In contrast, Iran, although also a notable oil producer, faces production challenges due to sanctions. Both nations prioritize electricity production, but Saudi Arabia is diversifying its energy sources. While Saudi Arabia has limited coal production, Iran's coal industry is more substantial. The currency and monthly income. Saudi Arabia uses the Saudi riyal with high monthly incomes due to oil wealth, while Iran's Iranian riyal faces economic challenges, leading to lower average monthly incomes. These disparities reflect their economic structures and living standards. The poverty rate in Iran is notably higher than that in Saudi Arabia, with economic challenges and sanctions playing a significant role in this disparity. Both Saudi Arabia and Iran possess formidable military forces, with Saudi Arabia boasting a well-funded military, thanks in part to its significant oil wealth. It maintains a modern arsenal of weaponry and is known for its close military ties with Western countries, particularly the United States. Iran, on the other hand, maintains a powerful military despite international sanctions. It has developed a robust domestic defense industry and emphasizes self-reliance. Both nations have extensive ground forces, navies and air forces, and their military capabilities play pivotal roles in regional security dynamics, making them key players in the complex geopolitics of the Middle East. In sports, both Saudi Arabia and Iran share a strong affinity for soccer, but Iran has historically performed better in the Olympics, particularly excelling in weightlifting, wrestling, and taekwondo, accumulating a greater number of medals compared to Saudi Arabia. If you enjoyed watching this video, you might also find these videos interesting. Simply click on one of the options displayed on your screen to continue your viewing experience and discover more great content.